Hello, my name is METİN. This is 223rd part of explanation of my theory. Yes, according to my theory and my formulas, dark matter can't save general relativity theory. Dark matter can't save general relativity theory. 1. Galaxy rotation curve has not been explained by any theory of gravity until now. Accepted physics theories say galaxy rotation discrepancy. Here, accepted physics theories expected distance velocity curve, and here observed velocity distance curve. Okay. They say this is discrepancy. Yes, of course, but accepted physics theories say galaxy rotation discrepancy, whereas this curve represents an unknown phenomenon that refutes existing theories. In accepted physics theories, according to Kepler's third law, the speed of the planets decreases as they move away from the center of rotation, Whereas, on contrary to Kepler's law, the speed of stars, distance, velocity, the speed of the stars increases as they move away from the center of rotation. 2. Accepted current physics cannot explain this unknown phenomenon with its action at a distance magic wand. That's why they concocted, made up the dark matter fiction. Again, accepted current physics cannot explain this unknown phenomenon with its action at a distance magic wand. That's why they concocted, made up the dark matter fiction as a patch. 3. What is responsible for this galaxy rotation curve? What is responsible for this galaxy rotation curve? Where in the universe can we find a similar phenomenon? We can find the similar phenomenon at the photonic level. We can find the similar phenomenon at the electron motion form level in the universe. How? 4. If, like this is in motion, relocating electron motion form in this direction. This is at rest, not relocating electron motion form. Okay? If a spherical ring-shaped free electron motion form doesn't relocate, it goes on produce and propagate successive ring-shaped spherical, intertwined, interconnected, interacted light waves, and each direction, each photon, that is an inseparable point of each wave's surface, has the same point wavelength. Each point. Same point wave velocity, same point mass, same point energy, same point linear velocity, and same point angular momentum. Here, transverse wave represents linear velocity. Okay. In this case, angular momentum of each point, each photon is conserved. 5. When a free electron motion form, when a free electron motion form starts to move, starts to relocate, each point wavelength point mass, point wave velocity, point linear velocity, point energy, and point angular momentum varies, changes, relating to sources, electron motion forms, motion direction, orientation, and relocating velocity. In this case, angular momentum of each point, each photon, is different, and angular momentum is not conserved. If you remember, I have put forth that Planck's constant is nothing but angular momentum of any point, of any inseparable point of surface of electron motion photon. But Planck's constant is not constant, it is variable. Angular momentum electron motion form is not constant, it is variable when electron motion form is in motion. Yes. Galaxy rotation curve phenomenon can be explained by this case that I discovered. Point linear velocity of a photon cycling like this. This is motion arrow, axis of electron motion form. Here, cycling. Think of three-dimensional. But as distance increase, point velocity increase. As distance wavelength shrinks, point linear velocity, rotation velocity of a photon, a point, decrease, like this. And here, like this. Like this. Yes. Same time. In the same time. Okay. But each point, linear velocities, rotation velocities, different. Okay? Now, point linear velocity of a photon increases as it moves away. As it moves away. Okay? From the rotation axis that is at the center. And point linear velocity of a photon decreases as it approaches, this is motion form axis, as it approaches the center axis of rotation. Slower, slowest point. Highest velocity points. Slowest velocity points. Okay, like this. Like this. In the same time. Okay. Yes. Yes. 6. When a giant electron motion form, in other words, a black hole rotates around its axis. Here, another motion type. This is linear replacement of electron motion form. Here, around its axis rotation, electron motion form, or a giant electron motion form, or a black hole rotation motion. Okay. Same principle, same laws valid that I put forward. Yes. 6. When a giant electron motion form, in other words, a black hole, rotates around its axis, angular momentum, linear velocity, rotational velocity, mass, energy, wavelength, wave velocity of each point of this black hole surface yes. And each point of its successive light wave surfaces, in other words, its successive gravitational wave surfaces change. Velocity, mass, energy, linear velocity change. Here, angular momentum is not conserved. Mass is not conserved, yes. As being closer to axis, center axis, this point, photons mass increase, velocity decrease, and opposite direction as moving away from axis, its velocity increase but mass decrease. Yes, don't forget, I have accounted according to my theory and my formulas. Yes. Yes. Here, angular momentum, here, angular momentum, here, angular momentum is not conserved, mass is not conserved, etc. Observable galactic objects, stars, and galactic formation over time follow these gravitational waves, trails, observable galactic objects, stars, and galactic formation over time follow these gravitational waves, trails. They imitate giant electron motion forms, photons, cyclical rotation trails, approximately, not exactly. Imitation. Star speeds increase as they move away from the center axis of black hole, and their speeds decrease as they approach the center axis of black hole. Like electron motion forms photons.